to forsake of this?
My name is Honorable Princess Folashade Olabanji-Oba, Vice Chairman, Ikorodu Local Government, and the National Deputy Chairman, Association of Local Government Vice Chairman of Nigeria.
For you as a person, what time did you arrive the polling unit to Castle? What time did you arrive your polling unit?
Oh, this morning, 9 o'clock this morning.
So, what about the LA the INEC?
Oh, yeah, they were here like 8 o'clock this morning. I had been here earlier trying to set up and make sure that everything was in place. But so far, so good. The turnout was not as impressive as we expected. But one good thing is at least, we have peace. We are one big family in Ikorodu. And hopefully it stays that way. And at the end of today, we would have good news.
In the last few, less than a minute, for some time, Ikorodu has been the highs have been Ikorodu,
Yes.
and how would Ikorodu solve our own issues? And this time around, what do you think? Do you think Ikorodu will be able to prove a point to the Lagosians and to Nigeria as a whole that Ikorodu is a united people? Now that, even after the election, because really beyond the election and the by-elections, generally in Lagos State, Ikorodu has been demanding for so many things.
Yes.
And so, and for some time there's been this kind of grievance, by people of Ikorodu. So, what should Ikorodu people? Should they be expecting? Even if by the time this election is declared, your candidate is a match to winner. So
one thing I can just say that is going to be bigger, greater times ahead for us in the Ikorodu division, and especially Lagos at large. The two main parties, the candidates happen to be from Ikorodu. But one thing is sacrosanct. At the end of the day, we will still have our very own as the incoming senator for this senatorial district. But all in all, we're a family. We will rise better, come back better, greater, united. One big family. Ikorodu is a place for everybody. Residents, non-residents, indigenous, non-indigenous. We're happy people, we're very receptive. It's a bit tough when you think of the tension and anxieties on both sides. And living here today, having gone around, to monitor other areas to be sure that, we keep the peace and all that. So far, I would say it's a plus that, yes, everybody still went out without fear. I want to say a big thank you to the security officers and all that, but to everybody that's made today also possible, because it's all about democracy. One big right that we all have is our right to vote, and I'm glad that we're able to do that peacefully here in Ikorodu today.
And so since the candidate is coming in from Ikorodu, and in terms of national representation and bringing developments, in a larger scale, what is Ikorodu expecting from the candidate?
Well, I can talk for our own candidate. I can't talk for the other people's candidate. But for us, I think it's going to mean bigger, better times for us. In Ikorodu, better representation is something we've needed for a long time. And it's going to be promises made, and it will be promises kept. And so we're very hopeful, and I hope and pray.
Your name was again.
So coming back to the Ikorodu, which you are the vice chairman. in the course of few weeks now, there's been so much attention that a lot of things is happening now in Ikorodu. People, the government of Ikorodu now are doing a thing. The local government is wearing a new shape and all that. And so, so what is really happening? Is it just a news that is just flying, or is it reality?
Well, it's all about working for the people. It's the people's project. It's the people's mandate. And the people must win. And no matter the challenges, one thing is we're for each other. It's not one person, collaborative effort, all of us. It's not about where we're coming from, it's about where we're going to. So the leadership of our great state, Lagos State, for me, it's one leadership that one should exemplify. And I think the spirit of Lagos is really that of excellence. Excellence personified with the governor that we have in Lagos State, Olabanji-Oba. And so cuts across all.